Hey guys, keep hearing that word contention being thrown around by your teacher? Well, I'm here to make it simple. What is a contention? How do you identify it? And how do you write about it in a way that makes the assessor really notice your essay? Correctly identifying a piece's contention is critical. Doing so helps you to work out the arguments and analyze each technique. One consistent problem that is identified by assessors is that students sometimes fail to link the individual technique they are analysing to the overall contention and how the reader is persuaded of that. For this reason, spotting and identifying the correct contention is essential, and this video is designed to help you avoid the pitfalls and write confidently. The first thing you need to do is find the contention. It is important that you read the entire piece before deciding what you believe the contention to be, because you need to be comprehensive. For the purposes of this exercise, we will use a shorter example than you will get in a SAC or an exam. Consider the following extract from an opinion piece by an animal rights group. Jumps racing is a cruel and dangerous sport in which horses are forced to jump metre-high fences at high speed. It's 10 to 20 times more dangerous to horses than flat racing, and many of the injuries sustained during jumps racing can be horrific. Jumps racing now only occurs in Victoria and South Australia, where horses continue to die each year. It would be technically correct to say that the contention is jumps racing is bad, but this is poorly expressed and an incomplete assessment of what the writer is trying to say. A better way of expressing the contention could be any one of the following. For example, jumps racing is a cruel and dangerous activity that continues to kill horses in Victoria and South Australia. Alternatively, the danger posed to horses by jumps racing is unacceptable and the sport should be banned as a result. Or finally, the horrific injuries of horses as a result of jumps racing indicates the urgent need to prevent the sport from continuing in Victoria and South Australia. These expressions of the contention are still clear and concise, but are significantly more comprehensive than the original statement. They include more important information that may be relevant when analysing techniques. Keep in mind the following in relation to the contention. Firstly, you should include your analysis of the contention in the introduction of your essay. Secondly, you should link back to the contention throughout your essay. Remember that the writer's purpose is generally to persuade readers of their contention, so think of each technique as feeding back into that aim. And thirdly, you should try to understand what arguments feed into the contention. There will usually be multiple arguments that feed into any one contention. For example, if I were to try and persuade you that public transport should be made free, I would point to the benefits for road users as well as people using the service, and rely on emotional and practical arguments, but my overall contention would be a general statement on the benefits. Thanks for watching and happy writing.
Click here to go to the Engage Wiki. Click here to go to the next video. Or, if you really want, you could just stare at this motivational poster.